Hey guys, what's going on? Pretty much, I'm sorry if it's kind of light over there, but pretty much what I want is, for those of you who actually did the eraser challenge and it really hurts, and you're wondering, then you saw all the scars and you're like, I don't want to get one of those. How do I get rid of it? I looked on YouTube. There wasn't actually very many videos of this, so I decided I'd just share my knowledge because I just did it and I found out a few ways to get rid of it. Because me and my friends today, they're like, hey, you gotta try this. And I didn't even know that it was a challenge. Now, normally I would not do a challenge. All I did was the ice cube one with some salt on it when you have to put it on the palm of your hand for a while. And I also did the cinnamon challenge. And they weren't terrible. They hurt, but they weren't terrible. But and I didn't know this one was a challenge. I said that I wouldn't do any more challenges. That's why they tricked me. So it pretty much that you get an eraser and somebody rubs it as fast as they can and as hard as they can while you count to your ABCs. And after a while, it just starts burning. And anyways, and it will. Sorry, I don't know how well you can see that. It looks a lot. It hurts a lot more than it looks. It burns off the top of your skin. Sorry, my thing's messing up. And it burns off a little layer, and then it gets red all around it. So, it really hurts after a while. At first, you're like, what? This doesn't hurt at all, and then it starts burning. One way is, when it's open like this, it's very easy to get bacteria in it, and you do a lot of stuff that has bacteria on it. So what you want to do is get some Germ-X. Now, I warn you, this will hurt a lot. It's not super bad, but when you're doing it, you cannot pussy out and not, like, just stop. You can't do that. You have to go through. So you get a bottle of Germ-X, pour like 1/6 of it, one of those mini bottles that are like this big, pour like 1/6 right beside it, and then just go put your hand on it and wipe it as fast as you can for like 20 seconds, and it'll burn. It'll burn like an actual burn. But after a while, and then if you just keep doing this, like wave your hand around, it stops, and then you just rub it off. That'll hurt a little bit, but then it gets rid of all the bacteria in it, and it won't get infected, which is good. And also, another thing, after a while it'll scab over, and when it does that, peel it off. The sooner you do it, the less it'll scar. I know it sounds dumb, but it actually works. I know a lot of people who've done that. It does leave a scar, I'm sorry to say. It'll leave like one small. I've done it before, a different version of it, and they're like, oops, sorry, they're like right there on my arm, and they're small. They're like, if you follow these steps, they're like this big. Nothing too big. I did it with the chalkboard eraser. I did this one with a normal one. I don't know what one really hurt more. I kind of forget what the other one, the chalkboard, felt like. But anyways, and also always get some water and put it on like once an hour, like half a bottle of water. I'm not saying use a bottle of water, but you know, like that much. You put it on, it'll sting a little, not much, and it gets rid of the bacteria. What you should do is, in the day, get a bandaid and just put it on, and it lets it so that bacteria doesn't get in. It won't not make it swell up or anything, but it will swell up, just so you know. But anyways, like mine is starting to swell up already. Sorry, my webcam's zooming. It already is swelling up a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see. And anyways, that it does hurt a little. If you just kind of shake it off, it doesn't hurt. But anyways, and at night, if you get a little polysporn and put it on a band-aid and then just put it on, it doesn't hurt. And you are going to get a scar, I'm going to tell you that, and when you peel that scab off, it's going to bleed like crazy, and it's going to bleed down there. I mean, it's not terrible, but it is going to bleed. When I did it on my arm, it bled like all the way down to there. It drips for a while, but you just got to stop it from bleeding, and it heals up faster. After that, you're pretty much done. Whatever you have, it's going to look like that. I'm not 100%. I know a few people who did it on their thigh, and they said that it gets worse there, because you have more bone here. And so anyways, I'm sorry if you guys did that, if you got tricked into it and it hurts. It's fine, it doesn't hurt that bad. You should, I'm not saying try it out, but it kind of stings. The Germ-X part hurts the most. But yeah, I hope this helped. If you just do that like every day for like a week, it should be okay. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Comment, subscribe, all that, and I really hope it helped. You don't need to do this. It doesn't get that bad. it doesn't hurt bad for all, unless you have a high pain tolerance. It won't hurt. I mean, like, if you have a high pain tolerance, it won't hurt. It's more for the weaker people. Like, for me, it didn't hurt that bad. The German part hurt a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Peace out, bros.